Hello everyone. In this session today, we will be covering the Hindu. I will teach you how to read the Hindu in 30 minutes approx. So from here, the Hindu starts and uh, we need to segregate the topics. For example, this first news: Israel step up attack, Gaza denied water fuel. Uh, this could be important from ethics point of view. We can quote denial of water, food, and basic necessity during the war. From international IR perspective, uh, general overview is enough, like Gaza, Hamas, and Israel war, etc. So, if you wanna read this, you can. I will not read because the news has been going for last couple of days. So, I will just go through this overview. UN aid agency is on the verge of stopping operation. Hospitals on the brink and death toll climbs to 700 a day. Israel plays Antonio Guterres, who has cried collective punishment. This news a month after suspension, India partially resumed visa services for Canadians. Only general overview is enough, and I'm not going to read this all because we all the Canadian and Indian strained relation, which has been since Khalistan protest that emerged in Canada, and Canada has not taken the concrete measures to stop that. Yeah, now this news: NCERT panel suggests replacing India with Bharat in textbook. This is very important, and everyone who is preparing for civil services must know this. It is important from interview perspective, it is important from men's point of view. We can go through it. No need to read this all because it is regional, only concentrated to Delhi. Just some examples. If you wanna go through it, you can go. First page have some little relevance. Second page, third page, till IR and that editorial section. Very little news are relevant. These are all political bullshit. This news: Maratha quota reservation. Uh, we have seen 103rd Amendment Act and all. They were denied reservation in OBC section. Uh, everyone shall have some brief idea about. This whole page is like no need to cover. Yeah, now this news: Nipah virus antibodies found in Wayanad bat, say Kerala minister. This is important. If you see the trends in UPSC, PSC prelims, scientific questions are Frequently asked. Kerala will intensify disease surveillance activity and maintain vigilance against the Nipah virus. Have been dedicated bats in Wayanad in Indian Council of Medical Research surveillance study, Health Minister Veena George said here on Wednesday. So you can go through it. You shall know what is Nipah disease and virus. Look, this news is important. It can be quoted in examples in ethics and environment. Like Nikhil Kumar Swami, he is a film producer, and he has been wearing tiger claws pendant for quite a long time, and this has brought ED to his stores. So we can we shall remember such little examples. This editorial very crucial. Women empowerment. It is important in GS3 and GS12. Apart, there are some data, you shall go through it because the data are very important, especially related to women empowerment and employment section. Second article is not that important. If you wanna go, then go, because it is some from topic you can just understand. It is some general perspective. Unhealthy urban India must get into a state fight mode. Or if you crux is here, unhealthy diets produced reduce physical activities and air pollution are posing a greater risk to morbidity and mortality than the most other risk factor. So if you are preparing for prelims, you can just skip. If you are preparing for mains, then go through it, not a big deal. Now, more than the second article, this article is very promising. We shall have general understanding about the topic and the affairs which are. Look, this white phosphorus is used in warming. You shall read it. This article is also important. How Gaza is dependent upon the Israel. Look, this kind of topics are very important, but we don't need to go through whole of article. Just is, yes, enough, more than enough, I will say. Just go through this just portion. check out these graphs. If you find it good, then you can just note it down. Look, this is about my city, Gaya, and I will have to cover this because it is very important from interview perspective, and for me it is uh, like a article in this newspaper. This news is very much political. If you wanna go through whole of it, but not that relevant, overview is more than enough. It is just like you shall be aware about what are the political things going on in this country. This news, we just don't need to go through whole of this article. Only general overview is more than enough, sufficient. Yeah, but this news click, all this drama and whatever events that is related to news click, we shall have awareness about it, like freedom of press and all. These are political of little relevance. Yeah, such kind of news shall be read detail. What is International Solar Alliance? You don't know? Go through it, and how it is helping developing countries. What are its future plans? One Sun World One Grid project. Apart the issue of fertilizer subsidies and all. Yeah, you can read this economic because the weightage of economy and biodiversity and the environment are increasing day by day. This news could be asked in prelims in like sentence wise. Name of the tunnel, wind tunnel or something. So we shall not miss this kind of news. This news is very important for from Indian perspective. How China is increasing its clout in India and its region. Look, this news is very good. Transgender people, the issue of transgender people in Japan, and that the judgment in India recently given by the Supreme Court, which was largely seen against the LGBTQ community, that shall be the news related to agriculture are important, but not that important. We can just go through this gist. Sports are in last year, a sports a question from a sports was there, but it was like general kind of. So I will say we shall have brief overview on the sports. Just read the topics headlines. Such kind of news are from awareness perspective, but in this side there are some scientific news. I have experience up to prelims and two mains, so by experience I am saying that this news from environmental and science are very much important, and they can't be directly asked the significance and relevance. So we must not leave this scientific science space, because even though it look very boring, it is more important than those of editorial things. So I have discussed how to cover the Hindu in 30 minutes, and yes, believe me, it will not take more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes, or even if you go in detail, it will be covered in 45 minutes. In this way you can save a lot of time and give it to your study together with the reading newspaper and all. That is all. Thank you. Next day we'll be discuss some other topic. Bye.